So this video is long overdue. The reason being is that the panel took so long to come from Germany itself. So I originally wanted a OEM panel, and that's what I was waiting for. So that's what we waited for. So never in my life have I ever cut a panel out before, and with the guidance of Peter, who you're going to meet later in this particular video, you'll see he guided me to actually cutting out this particular panel. The trick is not to cut out the exact size immediately. You leave about 5 centimeters from each side, and then when you're busy test fitting, you slowly but surely cut away until the panel fits exactly where it needs to be. And then once that is completed, you then grind down all the spot welds to weaken the weld so that you can remove the existing panel away from the structure itself. So you can see that brown area there, that's the structure itself. So here we're merely replacing the skin of the panel, and it's not actually a cut and join as people would say. So once the spot welds have been grinded off, you then chisel off the existing panel from the actual structure itself to make way for the new panel itself. The process is actually quite simple. It's not that complicated. It's actually like back in the metal era. I know you get the Stone Age era, but in the metal era, when you use the hammer and a chisel to actually remove things, and this seems to be the best way to do it. There might be more innovative ways out there, but I'm trying to do this from home. So we're doing as we need to be and being as careful as we need to be. So as you can see, there's it chiseling out the existing framework from the old panel itself. Once that part is removed, the new panel is then test fitted onto the car to see if everything lines up. Once everything is lined up onto the panel itself, you then tack weld or you spot weld. You drill out the initial spot weld, so you can see the spot welds there. You drill out those particular spot welds, you put the new panel onto the car. If everything lines up, you then go ahead and you merely tack it into place with a spot welder. And what you're going to see next is most probably like 3 or 4 days later, and there we go. Enjoy. Basically showing you guys a little bit about what's happening on the vehicle itself. This is my friend Peter. Peter, say hi to my guys on TV there. If you guys can look at Peter, you can just see a little bit of red makeup here, a little bit of red makeup there. Look how red is he. Yes. So let me take you guys through what we've done on the car so far. I know the intro had a bit of some shots in it there, but we haven't actually taken it, haven't spoken or taken you guys through exactly what has gone through. So what we've done here is we've got a brand new replacement bonnet right here. This is the old bonnet on this side here, and we decided to replace it because of all the heat cycles that goes through the engine, and because we don't know what was the condition of the paintwork before. You can see some of the cracks here. We decided to get a complete fresh new bonnet for it as well. So the bonnet has been placed on. The reason why there's no fender here is because we're missing these clips on the inside of the fender itself. So we've ordered 2 new clips from BMW. Once that comes from BMW, should be here tomorrow, we'll be able to put the fender on and then align the fender. The boot and everything else has been aligned on the car itself. Initially we were just gonna bring it down to like give it a rough sand, but we decided to take it down to bare metal so that we can get a true understanding of what's happening on the paintwork itself. Also here on the side, there was all of these, I think it was held together by silica. Yeah, Justin, this is what silica is, and this is what Shane wanted me to put on the car. I think it's fucking mad, but anyway. So this is where we are right now. So we're bringing the paint down to bare metal. Bare metal is where we're going, and this is what we're achieving. We're taking it down to bare metal. This is some of the tools we're using here. So it's just a normal cylinder with a 200-liter compressor sitting there, and that's basically leveling it out. But let's have a look at what Peter is doing on this side. So Peter is busy blocking the car. So the process of blocking, Peter will explain to us what's the process of blocking. Peter, explain to the guys what is the process of blocking a car and what does it achieve?
The process of blocking is concerned of, because on a metal you got waves.
Yeah.
So on those waves, sometimes you cannot grind them because
Yeah.
it's waves. So you have to use a production paper P60.
Yeah.
You flat it down until you achieve the same surface on the panel.
So what you're saying is we're trying to achieve a smooth surface like this, yeah.
Surface on the panel.
A smooth surface on the
Yes,
panel.
yes.
And then obviously that will just make the paint a lot more flat and nice, and
Yeah.
that's what we're achieving. So that's what Peter is doing now. He's busy blocking the car. This is the new panel that we put onto the car itself. You can see the panel is now mated onto the existing surfaces here and here as well. This will obviously come down, but this panel looks 10 times better than what it was initially. So I think this was one of the panels that was here, and if you look at it, I mean, it's terrible, absolutely terrible. So there's nothing wrong with the boot. The boot will just flat it down, and that's what we'll do from that perspective there. But if you guys talking of a restoration, this is like the most ultimate restoration you can do on a car. The reason being is we did windows out restoration. No windows. Can you see? Ooh, no windows. No windows. They're not hiding here. They're not hiding anywhere on the inside. This is a windows out restoration, which means we'll be able to get into the seams here as well, and then obviously sort out all of these here. So normally when guys want to cut corner, they leave the glass in, they spray on top of the roof itself, and then if you peel back on the rubber here, you'll actually see the line where it was. That's not how we're doing this here. This is going to be done properly. So that's where we are right now. You can see the wheels are looking all good and clean. Well, sort of. The reason being is we just got them refurbished with some old tires on there. We'll get some Michelin, maybe some Pilot Sport 4s or something, and we'll put that onto the car itself. We haven't done anything on the motor as yet. The reason being is we still need to move the car in and out, but that's that obviously that will be done at the later stage on the build itself. So yeah, it looks quite shoddy right now, and I think if anybody had to look at this car right now, they would offer us even less than what we paid for it. But so here you can see Peter blocking the car and trying to achieve a level surface for us to paint on. So the most important thing in preparation of any car for paint is the prep work. The prep work is the most important aspect of the car itself. So we're spending a good amount of time preparing the car for paint work so that we can hopefully try and achieve a concourse paint on the car itself. So once this is all leveled out, we'll put a base coat of primer. We'll then flatten the primer down itself. We'll wait for that to cure, and then we'll lay some paint over the car itself. And when that is done, I'll let that cure also for about maybe 2-3 weeks. Let it really cure into the metal. And when that's done, I will then wet sand the car to remove all the orange peel and so forth. So if anybody watches Mo NYC and what he did with his Porsche, this is kind of what we're doing, but more from a DIY home perspective. Mo used paint stripper to remove the paint and to remove the hardeners and things like that there. We don't have that luxury. So what we're actually doing is we're taking it down by hand to bare metal, and once it's down to bare metal, we'll obviously put a nice coat of paint on it. Yeah, so that's where we are with this particular build at the moment. Hope you guys enjoying the series, and look after yourselves and be safe out there. And hopefully by this weekend or so, we might have a video out with the car all primed and things like that there, looking all good and clean. And here's just a quick example of what we're trying to achieve. Can you see that bare metal? That's where we're going. We're going to bare metal. So I was busy leveling out here on the top, and then I just decided to make the video, and then afterwards we'll carry on that side there as well. So that's the video for this week, and hopefully we might be lucky and push out another one at the end of the week as well. Cheers guys.